guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for the support. Now, I came across a post on Our Lady platform, and it was a post of her son with his biological mother. And when I look at it, I know for sure that a lot of people did not know that this little boy was not her biological son. Because you see, we have a whole heap of people out there. They go and they adopt children, and them not treat them the way they're supposed to. The love and attention that the child is supposed to be getting, them not get it. They treat the pitney worse off. But when you look at this little boy growing up on social media throughout the years, you realize that him no short of nothing. Him no short of the motherly attention, the love, nothing at all. The little boy no short of. When you listen to her speak about him, you could realize how proud she is of him and his accomplishment, or him a grow, or him a perform in school and so forth. I remember some time ago I was on her page and she was speaking about how well he did at school. It seemed like he did spelling and he got everything right. And you could hear the proudness in her voice and so forth. When she go overseas and she come back and everything, you could see how happy they are just to be back together again. So as much as how he's not being grown by his biological mother, you see the motherly love, him not short of it, none at all. And I believe that he is so blessed to have two, not one, but two motherly figure in his life. Because you see the reason why we're supposed to, when we see things like these, we're supposed to praise females who do it. We have some females out there, they have the children enough for them push them out, our doctor cut them out of them. And you see, the motherly love and attention with them supposed to give the pitney them, they're not even business with them. They don't care how the child eat, sleep, and if the child is going to school, they're not business about it. So when you see another woman take up someone else's responsibility and make that child her own, and I treat the pitney good, I treat him the way that a child is supposed to be treated, and how a child is supposed to grow up with the love that they need in their life, Whenever you see that, you have to big them up. You have to let them know that you are doing a good job. Continue, because trust me, people, we have some adopted mothers out there, and they are mothers from the pit of hell. And I'm not joking. You have some of them, they will go out, and they adopt people pitney. And the mothers would believe that, okay, then my child is getting the best of everything and so forth, not realizing that basically I want to look at human trafficking thing, then put them pitney in. The child not going to school, can't eat, the pitney ton one house helper. A whole heap of them something there happening right here in Jamaica. When you hear people say, oh, I will raise the child for you, since you can't send them to school, since you can't do this and so forth. So anytime you see one getting the love and attention that they need, pray them up and ask God to continue bless that woman who decided that they are going to take on another female responsibility and make that child their own. Because a whole heap of them, they abuse the children that are placed in their care. So anytime you see them, big them up. And when you look at the mother face, and the young boy face, you could see the love. Him not have less love for his mother. The way him look upon her and everything. So he understand, and I believe that he understand how blessed he is to have both of them in his life. Now, people, you see, in life, every single one of us, whenever we do wrong, anytime we do something, we're supposed to be able to take the responsibility for it. We're not supposed to blame people for our downfall and so forth. I came across a long epistle on someone's page, and I'm going to read it to you. Good evening. I would like to update you on a situation, as some of you may not be aware of it due to not being on YouTube. This page has been experiencing technical issues for over a month now. I want to inform you about A360 and its members, including E, the landlord, and her cult members. They persistently called my workplace with false allegations until I was dismissed. Consequently, I am no longer employed due to their actions. Due to their actions. They continued to harass my workplace with false accusation, and unfortunately, they have achieved their objective. I want to assure you that this matter is not over. Ironically, the worst part of this situation occurred while I was focusing on biblical readings on my YouTube channel, refraining from negativity and profanity. For approximately 2 months, my page was growing, but unfortunately, malicious forces intervened. Videos that I had previously deleted from my platform, as instructed by my supervisor, were repeatedly sent back, and I was accused of uploading the same content. Oh, okay. Despite my effort to prove my innocence, I was unable to find the deleted videos, resulting in my impending dismissal. Although my tenure at my job is nearing its end, I want to assure you that defeat is not an option for me, and those responsible will be held accountable. It is a regrettable situation, but I will not be deterred. I'm going to smile because God has bigger and better for me. No, you see, when I come across something like this, yes, they bully this individual. People have a lot to say, and you have to wonder if people realize that she literally can't take it. But at the end of the day, every single one of us, what we post, what we say on social media, we have to understand that it's going to come back and bite us in our, if it is nothing good. We have to understand that people are sitting down watching us. We have to understand that not everybody who come on your page and sit and listen to you, is with you. Some of them just come, sit, watch, hear what you have to say, fi take it and go cuss you out. Not everybody who said them support you for good intention. Some of them support you because they want to see your downfall. So because of all of that, you have to be very careful what you post on social media. You cannot be coming on social media in your uniform. You cannot be coming on social media with your client, your patient, client, anything you want. You cannot be coming on social media and showing where you work and so forth, because people are going to look and people are going to use it against you, especially when you know that them out to get you. You have to understand that. And you see, when you come and you do certain things on social media, you have to take responsibility for it. You have to understand that it's because of your foolishness make it happen to you. So what you're supposed to put is that I learned from my mistake, and what I did, I won't do it again, because I never realized that they would have hurt, forget me out of my little work and so forth. But instead, the individual blaming people, not realizing, that she is the one to be blamed. Because if you never come on social media and utter certain things and show certain things, people wouldn't know where you work, the type of job you do, and so forth. But I realize that a lot of persons on social media, they like for brag, they like for boast, and so forth. But you have to understand, I know everything people need to know about you. Certain things can stay around there. Them don't need to know where you work. They don't need to know the type of job where you do. Them don't need to know nothing about your man. They don't need to know where you are asleep. Let them know what they need to know, and that is basically the content that you're posting. If you want to reveal certain things, make sure that it is something that will not come back and hit you for 6. Make sure that it is something that you have overcome, that is going to encourage and motivate others. Make sure that it is something where you can sit and you can laugh about and so forth. But when you come on social media and you carry on and you do certain things, you cuss out people, you have to understand that they are going to want to do the same thing to you. But the funny thing is, what I realize, is that a lot of the persons on social media who do the bullying, they can't take bully. When it's their turn, they can't take it. They can't deal with it. They are not strong enough. And it is such a pity when I realize, that, hey, these people are doing it and they realize that the individual is not strong enough, they're not really business. They want to break the individual and them not going to stop until they break the person down to nothing. That's literally what is happening. And sometimes you have to really wonder why we as human beings have to be so mean and unkind to our own. But as I said before, the past that you live and the life that you're living, it have a way to come back up and lick your for 6. And anytime you get that licking up, make sure you say you can sit down and you can take it. And you just know, say, as she end her episode, she will be bigger and better. Just make sure, say, anytime you get a next job, post nothing on social media about it. Come and chat about it. Come and sit down and eat and have your patient in the car with you and all of that. You don't do those things. You have to remember professionalism. Nobody no want no old teggerega work at them place. Especially when they on social media post and do certain things, and then your client come in and say, what you doing with that person in this company? You know what that person said the other day on social media? You know the things that that person is saying on social media. Oh, them of course. No, you don't want that. Because what a lot of employer will do, they will sit and they will say, but if you can cuss out total strangers on social media like that, just imagine what you will do to me or my patient. So you have to be very careful. And I just hope she learn from everything. But I literally believe that she's one of them sitting on social media and not learning one thing. Not at all she not learn. She just sit down and just come one live be the big deal and do certain things. But she's not looking at what is happening to others, herself, and learn from it. So she can make herself a better person and don't make those same mistakes. I don't believe she's learning, because if she did learn at nothing, she wouldn't do all of the madness will lead up to this. And I hope she realized that, if you're going to blame anybody, blame yourself. So guys, thank you so much. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel.